Hey, what's up, Aries? This is Cancer Tarot. I'm Andre. I'm your reader for tonight. And yeah, a couple things to keep in mind. This is a general reading, so it may not be for everyone or anyone, but if it resonates, leave a comment, like, share, and yeah, without further ado, let's get to the reading. Okay, Aries, and it's only because I was kind of feeling some sort of way where I pulled the card before the reading. So this death card right here, don't mind it. And also, well, you should mind it, but in a good way, because it's not anything bad at all. A lot of people see death and like, oh no, death. But let's just like kind of combine it real quick with the reading. Look at, you got the horse, right? You got the knight, and then you got the horse right there. So we'll get into what the Knight of Cups means and what the Knight of Cup is representing in this reading from my interpretation. But ultimately, this death card, death is the start of something new, right? Death and rebirth, kind of like the death to old habits, old beliefs. Anybody who's just old to you, you're just like, yeah. I'm not saying it's a new year, but it's kind of like that, you know, it's a new me. So new vibe, new me, new year, new me. But a new vibe, new me. And yeah, Aries, it looks like you're going through like not an ego death, but like a death period of your life where you are kind of being reborn again and rebuilding new beliefs. So yeah, we're just going to put this card to the side and leave that out now. So the first card that I pulled for you in the reading was the World card. All right. And when I see this card, I think of honestly wholesomeness, like wholeness, right? The World card being like the cycle, the end of a cycle, right? So a long journey. And really it's just like all your wish fulfillments now, like whatever these are. I think they're two little wands, but I'm looking at them like little wands. But it's like whatever you're wishing for right now, you can do it. Go for it. Move towards it. The World card, I want to say it's associated with Saturn, I believe. And right now, Aries, or Saturn is in Aries. So your sign. And that basically is just saying, you know, enough moping around or looking back or reflecting. It's time to step into this new version of yourself, Aries, and move accordingly and make moves, make plans. So looks like completion, you know, and now it's not like a time of celebration, but you can give yourself the credit for going through this long journey that you were going through. And yeah. Going on to the next card, the Tower. Now it's like, oh, trouble at home. But not necessarily always like that, right? It's just kind of like a opportunity for building a new foundation, I would say, right? So all of these, like right here, you got the crown, right? So I don't think, like, look at like the chakras, right? So you got the root chakra at the bottom, and then boom, 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 you got the crown chakra where you're thinking all the time, thinking. All those limiting beliefs, all those old beliefs, fears, whatnot, boom, burning up, crashing out. And this person right here, if you notice, has got a crown, is wearing a crown. All right. And this person right here might have just, who knows who this person is, but, you know, it's just could have been an average person. And this king who has a crown, right, is in a lot of controls a lot in the kingdom. And now it's like you're losing a sense of control, but it's not like you're losing it. All right. So let me reiterate that. It's not that you're feeling like you're losing control, but you may be regaining control in another area of your life because you still got the crown, right? Still got the crown. You're just losing control of whatever this old bullshit is. Excuse me, I'm trying not to cuss, but. And whoever this is, right, had a whole life, right? Could have had a whole wife. No, this isn't male, female, but could have had a whole life. And now they're just jumping out, leaving it behind. So you're letting go. All right. And it's time to just start a new foundation. And it doesn't have to be physically. It could just be mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You're regaining a new sense of control. And now with this Knight of Cups, with all that sense of control and regaining like a new foundation, you're trying to be fulfilled, right? And you see this Knight, I associate it with like water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So that might be a good influence for you right now. As you see, this Knight is traveling and he's got his cup. He's like, ooh, where am I going to go fill my cup at? Because I see this river right here. And man, you know, time to fill my cup and hydrate myself. All right. So you're now is a time where you're looking for something to fulfill yourself, right? Sometimes it could be romance. It could be romance, but that's not for everybody. You know, you shouldn't be looking for anything outside of yourself to fulfill yourself. If it comes, it comes. If it's a part of the river, it's part of the river. But, you know, if that flows into your cup, it flows into your cup. But for the most part, fulfill yourself. And right now is a time where you're kind of loving on you. Because overall energy is the 9 of Cups. You see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I know people will be like, oh, when you cross your arms, it's a little bit like guarded and defensive. But no, you're just sitting there like, look at that little smirk. You're just like, look at me and my cups. Because you're fulfilling yourself. You know, I believe it's Jupiter that this card is associated with, Pisces. And that's about expansion, you know, growth. So wherever you're headed to right now is a good direction. I would say follow your intuition and stick to it, because Mercury is in retrograde soon, and, you know, some old bullshit feelings or whatever might pop up. And just remember that you got the cups. You know, you're the one fulfilling yourself. Don't let nobody blow no smoke up your A. All right? Don't let nobody change your mind, because you got it. Looks like it. Making good moves for yourself. With that, if any of this resonated, like, share, comment below, subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Thank you, Aries.